The 4% rule is one of those things that people try to simplify the withdrawal process for sustaining retirement income. And basically it goes like this. If you got $1 million, 4%, $40,000 a year. That works until the market drops. You have a market drop of 20% down to $800,000. Your 4% now produces $32,000. Teresa, I don't know that you really want to have your income cut by 20%.
An $8,000 a year decrease. My light bill didn't go down just because the market is struggling. My house payment, if I have one, is not going to go down. So my income can't be adjusting like that either. And the flip side of that 4% rule is something, when this was created, a lot of people used a 60-40 split to their investments. It was 60% equities, 40% bonds. But bonds were getting a lot more than they are now, and people weren't living as long as they are now. So those dynamics have changed too. So you've kind of got this compounding issue if you're trying to use that 4% rule that's not going to be beneficial to you.
And Scott, you think about this, you go, well, I just will take my $40,000. Well, now you are busting the 4% rule.
Yeah.
Now you are withdrawing, and you are in danger of actually depleting that portfolio a lot faster. And we all know that there are times that the market takes a dip down and then comes back up. But then there are also times like 2000, 2001, and 2002 where the market just precipitously dropped for those 3 years.
Yeah.
And that makes this type of scenario a disaster for you in retirement. You've got to have a different plan. You've got to have a way of not taking on that sequence risk. One other thought about this, and Scott, you and I were talking about this prior to the show, that 60-40 split, the bond portfolio thing is a real problem these days. And when you think about the fact that you've got more volatile markets on the equity side right now, and then you have interest rates that are beginning to turn upward, and the fact is that bond prices, or the value of bonds, will go down as interest rates go up generally, then you've got a real double whammy against that 4% rule.
Yeah.
You do.
I think the two big problems here with the 4% rule is the inconsistency of your income. As Teresa, you pointed out, that if you don't want to take more than 4%, so you'd have to take a pay cut if your portfolio goes down just after that first year. And then the investments that you guys are talking about, the danger of pulling out of the wrong places, because it's not just about the how much here, which is focused on when you say 4% rule. It's the where. What are you going to sell, and when are you going to sell it to create that income? And I think that's a great point to pull out our income for life model strategy here in the bucketing, and rather than one big pie full of assets and pro rata taking pieces of it out, from some of it stock, some of it income producing fixed income bonds. You have buckets of money. You have a very distinctly definitive place where you're taking money at any given time in your retirement.